Hey there, sports fans. Welcome to God Next Gaming and a new episode of NBA 2K17. We are in the Prelude here with Thomas Jefferson, our dead president, as we continue our dead president series here. We are going to bring you a twofer in this episode. Two games. We're going to do the home sweet home here first against Oklahoma, and then we're going to go into the next game under the bright lights as well. We have some ground to make up here as he's being currently projected as a mid-first round pick here. And honestly, folks, you know what? I am just not that good at basketball video games, apparently. And I need a lot of help. They just do not like me or my style of play. But that has to do with the fact that I really never played one of these games before. I played NBA 2K16. You saw some of that. That was my first shot at one of these, so it's kind of comical in a way. It's going to be worth a good laugh at least. But now it's time for a little basketball here. So the Oklahoma Sooners going against the UConn Huskies, and we're going to get the game rolling here. And we'll see Thomas Jefferson take his shot, and he'll miss. Because like I said, I don't know. Just not that good at this game. But here's another offensive opportunity here as Jefferson's trying to find an open spot on the floor there, and the ball will be turned over, but he does poke it loose, and they will return it for the basket. So he gets the steal, and it leads to a score. That'll help a little bit there. Doesn't give him any stats, really. I mean, a steal. He gets the steal, but not much there. So he's coming up here looking for an opening, and he finds a way. He finds a lane there, tries to hook it, and he makes the basket, gets his first points of the game. 2 points now for the Prez. That's right. They call him the president in this one, folks. And it's kind of fitting being that I picked Thomas Jefferson, and I've been doing the Dead President series now for a little while as we're picking our players' names based upon dead presidents. So it kind of fits. It's almost like it was meant to be in a way for that regard. Anyway, we're going to see here that the Huskies are going to try to play a little defense here, and they shut it down there, and he pokes the ball loose again and steals it once again as he takes it down the court. Connecticut leads 8-6 here with 2 minutes left in the half, and he passes it off to his teammate, and then it gets knocked away, but he recovers the ball, and now he's going to try to throw it to Jefferson, who recovers it before it goes out of bounds, passes it, and they get the basket, and he'll get the assist for that one. So he goes and sits down until halftime there as they gave him a little bit of a rest, and we're going to take a look at some of the stats here going into halftime. 15-10 is your score, and you can see that the Huskies are leading in the steals department here and the blocks, and I think that's what's kind of giving them the edge here for this one. But we're definitely going to have to see some more effort out of our player here, Thomas Jefferson. He's got to step up a little bit if he wants them to notice him and say good things about him and get his draft projection up. We need some more work out of him. 2 points, 2 steals, and assists so far. So he's got the ball. He's going to work. He's going to take the shot over his defender, and he's going to draw the foul there, and he will go to the free throw line for 2 points. Let's see what he can do with that. We'll catch the replay on that one as he loses the handle on the ball, but recovers it, takes a step, looks to try to pass the ball away, and he'll get it back, and then gets fouled. So here he is at the free throw line, waiting for the ball any day now. Probably should have edited this section right here, but I didn't. Anyway, so Prez takes his shot, and he makes the free throw right there. That'll give him 3 points and give the Huskies a 6-point lead. He walks around, takes a look. He's getting ready now. He's going to step up and take his next shot. As he gets ready, lines it up, and takes his time, but is able to sink it for a 7-point lead and his 4th point of the game. So here we are on offense again as he's going to try to find some spacing here, maybe make a pass. Nope, he's going to take the shot himself, fade away, and he misses it, of course, because that's what he does. And he's going to get the ball again here and going to drive it into the lane and try to make that easy layup. But no, he cannot make it, and he gets the putback by his teammate there. I think that was Splitter who makes that one. But like I said, folks, it just couldn't even land an easy layup with this game. I don't know what was going on. So I'm going to try to stick to the passing game here and feed my teammates the best I can because I'm shooting 16% field goal percentage right now, and it's just not cutting it right there. So here we are on a little defense. We got the 21-13 lead. We got pretty much a blowout here as we are in the second half and closing in towards the end of the second half. And he's going to try to rush to make the shot. Cannot make the shot, and they get the shot clock violation. Good defensive possession there for the Huskies. And the Prez getting in their face and making sure that they can't move that ball around to make the shot. Great movement there for the defense as they shut it down. So, making some changes here. Looks like Jefferson's going to come out, and we're going to catch a little bit of the gameplay with his team. But you know what? Let's bring him back in because it's all about the Prez, right? It's all about Thomas Jefferson here, folks. And he's going to get the ball here, looking for a little lane there, but he's going to just take his shot, and it hits off the rim, but he gets the putback from his teammate. Bad shot selection, but they get the putback, so they will get the points there. And that'll do it here for the Huskies as they win this game. And you see, he gets 205 points and only 4 points and 2 steals, and that's not going to cut it. They're not going to be happy about that. And as in fact, they're going to leave his draft projection as a mid-first rounder, and we have got to do some work here. I've got to figure out how to play this game so that I can get him moved up a little bit. But it's going to be tough because, like I said, I'm not really good at this. So we're going to have to see what goes on.
Played like crap last night, man. If I make this, we go home. If I miss it, 100 more.
There we go. It was just nerves,
One
bro.
more round.
Either way, I'm here with you. Let's get this out the way. Let's go home. Let's go home. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
So there you have it, putting a little extra work in there on the court with his teammate and roommate trying to get things going. He said it himself. He played like crap, and we're going to have to turn it around in this one. So let's check it out as we get into the game and see them prepping and getting ready here as they are getting ready to face Illinois here, the Fighting Illini. I think that's how you pronounce that. Not exactly sure. So I probably embarrassed myself, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. We'll see the game gets going here, and Illinois has the ball first, and Jefferson's up there playing defense, getting in his face, and we're going to get the transition here into a offensive opportunity for us as the ball's getting moved around, and there's Jefferson driving to the basket, trying to make a little fadeaway layup shot, if that's what you want to call it, and gets 2 points, and then I'll keep the score tied there 4-4. And now we're going to play a little more defense, trying to knock the ball away, but we can't. And then defense breaks down, but we're able to get the rebound, but they get the ball back. We couldn't get the rebound, and they put it back there, and it looks like a defensive breakdown on our part as we just couldn't get in there and break it up. So Jefferson gets the ball here, looking again to try to drive it in and make the basket, and this time he gets knocked down, doesn't make the basket, no foul called, just looking completely out of sorts out there. As like I said, I'm just terrible at this, doing the best I can. So now we're going to play a little defense again, see if we can't get that, and he gets a rebound on the play. That's his first rebound of the game, and a defensive board at that. Moving on in with the transition, and they do make the basket, so the Connecticut Huskies do tie the game up and keep it tied at 6-6. And Jefferson goes in with the layup there, trying to cross through, but can't make those layups. Again, just unbelievable that we just can't seem to get those baskets down. And I don't know, I can't even get a layup in there. And I don't know if it's my timing or what it is, but, you know, I just plain am awful at this. So Huskies do go into halftime with the 8-6 lead here. See, we have a little bit of an edge on rebounds and assists, but they have the edge on the blocks for us there. And we're going to start this off here. We've got 2 points and a rebound here with us and 2 fouls against us so far. But Prez is able to drop the basket in that one as he gets his 4th point of the game. So he's got 4 points now, and Connecticut's got a 14-8 lead as we're starting to pull away. Makes the pass, and it goes in for the basket. Does get the assist on that one as well. 8-0 run here for the Huskies now as we are starting to pull away. We got a 9-point lead, and we're going to be taking off and see if we can get some room in here. Maybe Prez makes the shot himself, and he does. Gets it to the basket, and he sinks it. And that's 6 points now for him in this one. Playing a little defense here. Maybe we get a steal or break it up or a rebound of some sorts, and he does. He picks up the rebound on that one. He'll get credit for the rebound, and he's going to bring it in. He's going to take the shot himself, and he gets the layup this time. 8 points now, folks, for him as he picked up his second board as well. Looking pretty good there. But that is going to do it for this one. 8 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, and a defensive steal for Prez. Picks up 150 VC there as the Connecticut Huskies win this one game and decisively 25-13. Let's see what that does for his draft stock here. And they're going to continue to call him a mid-first round pick for this. I mean, what does a man got to do? Let's check it out.
24 seconds with Jason Richmond.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to relay this message to you with a heavy heart, but we may have to impeach the president. He's really struggling out there. He's shown flashes of the potential that made him the #1 player in the country, but the college game is a different beast. Guys are a little smarter, a little faster. The defenses can gang up on you, and you can't just jump over them. Who knows? Maybe we should have started at like governor or mayor, but I don't want to be too hasty because he was coached by former college standout Washington Falls. So I think he can turn this thing around, and I hope so. If not for me, for our country.
So there you have it, folks. Some pretty harsh words for the president, but what are you going to do? A little bit of a comedic shot of this there, governor, mayor. What was that all about? But yeah, I mean, he's right. We got to step it up, and we got to show that we can do this and we can make it. So, you know, I'm going to have to figure out a way to play a little bit harder here, a little bit better, and I'm going to do that when I can. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking us out. Leave your comments, and please leave a like for the video. I will bring more of this right away as they're going to be releasing the game very soon. Thanks again for stopping by. I'll see you around the channel, and goodbye now.